Wow for Dummies, Episode 1, The Beginner's Guide. The adventure awaits. What up, YouTube? Today I'm going to actually do a beginner's guide for you guys, read it to you, and make make you guys understand a lot more for the noobs or newbies out there. I'm a noob, kind of. I'm in like a month or two. I'm understanding the game now. Don't be afraid when you get called noob. Don't take it offensive. Trust me. If you don't understand something, just type in, I'm a noob, help me. Most people will help you because they understand because they started off at one time. But if you guys don't know what World of Warcraft is an online game where players from around the world assume their roles of heroic fantasy characters and explore a virtual world full of magic, mystery, and endless adventure. Alright? Like I said, it says beginner's guide, and right here's the right place to start. Go to this website, be in the description if you guys don't understand what I'm talking about. Like, most people who want to start WoW just buy the game and start playing and then eventually pick it up as it goes. But it's always nice to get a kind of a whiff of the game before. This is gonna start my new series, WoW for Dummies. Alright? I'm gonna post a video every week of me leveling or tips and tricks for the dummies out there. Excuse me for calling you dummies, but I was a dummy. I'm still a dummy, but I'm kind of getting the drift of the game. Alright? WoW is an MMO RPG game, which, if you don't know what that stands for, massively multiplayer online role-playing game, which you have to be online or connect to the internet to play the game. You have to pay $15 a month to play the game, but the game, like I said, we'll say down here, you can go solo. Like, they make the game so you can go solo, but you still have to connect to the internet. But you have to get successful in this game and get good gear, and you have to eventually interact with other players or friends. There's things in this game called raids and dungeons, which we'll get to in a second. But there are two sides on World of Warcraft, Horde and Alliance. In World of Warcraft, there are two large opposing factions. One side is the Noble Alliance, and the other side is the Horde. Alright? You can be a whole crap load of kind of races and stuff I'll show you. But the game is really, really fun when you get into higher levels. When you start the game, don't be like, oh my god, I'm at a low level, this is ticking me off. Blah, 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 blah. You will get better. High levels, the better. You get more fun things to do. Like level 20 or level 10, you start be battlegrounds. Pretty much team deathmatch, if you guys understand Call of Duty. 10 versus 10 sides, just charging big battle on them. This big battleground kill. Right? Pretty much team deathmatch for World of Warcraft, but they name it battlegrounds. At level 20, you get a riding mount. Tiger or a horse or other big elephant or something. Depends on what race you get. But you get a riding mount. And then at level 40, you get like epic riding or whatever, where you can ride faster mounts. And then like 60, I think somewhere around there you get flying. Or it's somewhere in there. I haven't got that far. My highest level character is 35 right now, but I've only been playing the game for like a month. But I'm getting good at this game. I'm understanding, getting the whiff, like I've been saying. Like right here, I'm gonna get into the dungeon raids. Alright? Dungeons are dangerous places where the monsters are much stronger and much smarter, making them difficult to kill. Dungeons are geared towards small groups of no more than 5 players, and on an average take about half an hour to fully explore. The loot found in dungeons is of higher quality than what you would find out in the wild, but it's usually not as valuable or powerful as the loot that can be equipped in raids, which raids are for like level 60, and I think I got that mixed up with flying. 60 or raid you start at 70 or 60, and I don't know when you start flying. You get a fly mount, but you can like birds you can fly on. Alright, it's sick. Alright, raids are similar to dungeons, but the purpose are even bigger, a challenge. Monsters are even tougher. The area to explore is usually much longer, and they require bigger groups of players to complete, usually 10 or 25. Due to the higher level difficulty, raids may take longer to finish than dungeons, but the rewards are well worth the effort. The game's most powerful items and artifacts can be found in raids. Alright? Raids are super fun, at least my friends tell me. They get good gear, you get a lot of money. It's worth it, trust me. It might take a while, you might have to, but it's worth the trouble. Alright, open world PvP. Player versus player. That's what PvP stands for, if you do not know. Battlegrounds are PvP battlefields where the two factions are engaged and engaged in battle over specific targets. Two teams are pitted against each other and must achieve a set of objectives in order to win. It's team deathmatch pretty much, but some of them, like Warsaw Gulch, is capture the flag. Some of them need to capture bases, stuff like that. It's just not killing people. There's an objective to the game. Alright, arenas offer a slight different PvP experience. It's more than formal setting. Organized teams of 2, 3, or 5 square off in a bloody condition for fame and glory. They're basically the same thing as Battleground, but you don't have much people. One War is a truly massive game between the original game. Regular patches that add new content and fully fledged expansion, the Breaker Stage, Wrath of the Lich King, and Cataclysm. Hundreds of force hours in gameplay content await you. We've outlined the basics, but only scratched the surface about what Warcraft has to offer. Alright? You guys are looking at this game around right now. It's like February. Soon, they're gonna have another expansion. They're adding a panda to the game with can't remember. They're adding another race too. I can't remember what it is, but they're adding a couple things in a new expansion. The fans are not too excited about it, but because it's like called Pandemonium or something like that. But this is the beginning guide. You guys want to read it again and again. But I'm gonna get into the character selection. So let's get to that. What up, YouTube? I'm back with the character selection. Show you my characters real quick. Comrade, which is my main guy, a level 35 Horde Hunter Orc. A level 29 Paladin, healer. He's not my healer, but he's Alliance. Then everything else is Alliance. I got a Rogue, I got a Mage, and these are just little things I made to help out my friends because this is my main character, right? And I've recruited somebody, and someone's recruited me, so to help them get triple XP, you have to be in a 4-level range, so I cannot be 4 levels higher or 4 levels lower than him. So when he started out 1, I had to make new characters to follow him so he could get the triple XP. But these are my main characters, and I need to delete these guys. But to create a character, you come up with this. You have Alliance and Horde, you get all these characters: Orc, Undead, Tauren, Troll, Blood Elf, Goblin. I don't have Cataclysm or Wrath right now. I'm at the Battle Chest. I'm getting it for my birthday in March. Alliance, Human, Dwarf, Night Elf, Gnome, Draenei, and Warrior, which this requires Cataclysm, so I don't get that. You got Warrior as a class, you got Paladin, some different classes you can't get, certain races you can't get certain classes. You got Hunter, you got Rogue, you got Priest, Druid, Warlock, Shaman, and Death Knight. I don't have Wrath, the Lich King. Once you get Wrath, once you hit a character to level 55, you can make a Death Knight, which are the ultimate characters. They're bad looking, they're badass looking, and they usually never die in battlegrounds. At least that's what I've heard. So that is the character selection choices. There's a lot of you can randomize, you can do it yourself. Over here, hairstyles, face color, hair color, facial hair. I mean, they got a good selection over there, which who really cares about that? I mean, some people actually take the time to be like, oh my god, it needs dreadlocks or something. If you guys don't know what the actual race does or helps you out with that class, it tells you over here, this is a troll. It tells you what the troll does. And then what class you pick, it'll tell you what it does too. So a troll warrior, I would do hunter for a troll, but yeah. That is the character selection, and I hope you guys like this video. Just the beginning of my episodes of WoW for Dummies, episode 1.